What's up, YouTube, man? We back at it with another video, man. Ignore my hair, man. We got a lot going on. But anyway, let's get straight to the video. It's been about maybe a little over 2 weeks since I dropped a banger. No real reason. I just didn't have any ideas, really. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to force my content. I like for it to come natural, as most natural as possible. So that's why sometimes it be taking time. But yeah, so let's just start with our update. So as far as update go, I've been going to work and stuff like that. It's been cool. But for those who don't know, who watch my channel, I'm based out of Chicago. So last few days, maybe last week, Chicago weather's been trash. So like it's been below 0, -7 or something like that. So I really just a few days of this last week I've not called off, but I've been called off a few days because of the weather. So they haven't had me come in. But with that being said, maybe sometime last week, I got stuck in the snow in some farmland areas. I'm not even gonna lie, it seemed a little like it was a little racist type energy going on. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it was just really weird, thrown off. I got stuck in the snow at an abandoned bunker because I was trying to stop I was supposed to be going to like a Mills type of place out there in the cusp of Iowa. And yeah, the GPS, I guess, wasn't most up to date. So it sent me just like, I got there and there was nothing but field. So I was in the area about 5 miles off of the expressway where just boom, farm field, whatever. And it was just like, or whatever. I wouldn't necessarily say it was like, I don't know. I wouldn't say the people were actually racist. It just felt weird or whatever. But that's beside the point. So I'm driving, missed the spot because the GPS didn't got it right. So I keep going, and I'm thinking in my head like, bro, I need to turn around. So I seen this abandoned like bunker type thing, like bunker or whatever. And it's enough space for me to turn my big truck around. I got my tandem sleds to the front, so which means it should be easier for me to turn quick or whatever. And I take a turn, and I'm like, hold on, I'm finna put the location in my phone, my iPhone, because I know ain't no underpass or nothing. It should take me to the actual point up to date. So I turn and I'm driving smooth. It's going smooth, and I stop for a second to put the location in. And I put it in, and I put the phone back in the aux or whatever and start playing music again. I'm finna take off. So I'm trying to take off, and it's sliding to the right. Mind you, this is like, okay, mind you, as I'm trying to get back on, it's like a pole. So I can't slide too far to the right, but it's sliding to the right. So I'm like, oh, okay. Let me reverse real quick. I go back forward, can't make it to the road. Like, mind you, I'm really off the side of the road. The bunker, like, right there, and it's the space. Boom. So I'm trying to turn, and can't get back on the road. So I'm like, oh, my goodness. Put the PDL, tried to do the PDL, wasn't working, nothing was working. So I applied my brakes, and I was like, bro, I got to get out. Mind you, it's pitch black, and I don't see no lights, nothing. It's a building, like a house. Like a 2-flat, look like one of them president houses type stuff. You know, with got the little poles and stuff. Like, whatever them things called. So boom, I'm thinking to myself like, bro, I gotta get out and assess the situation. So I get out, I'm stuck, it's nothing but ice. I hop back in my truck, turn my hazards on, and I just seen the house that's across the street. Like the second floor balcony light came on, and somebody walked out and was just standing on the balcony towards me, like just standing on the balcony. And I'm like, what he think about helping me or something? So he's standing there about 5 minutes, just standing there. So I'm thinking, oh, it's his house, he prices, whatever. And that light stayed on. He turned on every other light, like outside of the light. So it's like this house lighting up now. And I think from the light, he had came downstairs by the door, and the door light was on. And dude was just pacing like through the, like, you know them doors be in Hazel Crest where you got the doors and then you can see on the side of the doors or whatever. The dude was like pacing on the side of the door, and I'm like just in shock because I'm like, bro, this truck ain't moving, so I ain't going nowhere. And if I do have to hop out the truck, it's not nothing of substance for miles. So that's what a story worth telling. Anyways, I called the people for like roadside, and they talking about sitting on the tablet. I'm like, what type of stuff is this? So I'm already knowing this is gonna take forever. I sent on the tablet, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna send you information. They ain't send me nothing to for like 45 minutes. And ain't nobody come to like 3.5 hours maybe. Which I'm grateful. Honestly, I'm just grateful because I know some people who get like roadside and they be waiting till like the next morning. And yeah, that was that. I didn't get back home till like 9, 10 a.m. and I usually get home at like 4 a.m. So that was a little cool thing. Cause I don't like everything to just go perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grateful that I got stuck in the snow because it's like nobody lives a perfect life, and that was a cool little experience. Outside of me being a little bit of fear for my safety because of the dude or whatever, but it was just like it's a cool little story. Like, hey, nothing goes perfect. Like, I'm grateful for the dude to just come in that good time frame because 3 hours is not bad. It was I had heat and stuff. Like, I had a water bottle left. It wasn't too much. All I was do was watch the dude pacing back in the window, and he wouldn't know nothing for real. So. But let's get to the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is what I just basically hit on was perspective. Now, I want to talk about perspective because I feel like perspective is everything. Like, perspective can make you feel like you got one of the best lives in the world to like poor. And I feel like being poor and broke, that's also like a mindset. It's also like a perspective. It's what you think. I'm saying some people would be like I seen an interview, not an interview, like a podcast or something. Like, it was this rapper from Nigeria. He got like scars on his face, and he was saying like, yeah, I was poor. Like, I was running around playing soccer with no shoes on, but I didn't know I was poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that I was like living in poverty or whatever. And it's just like that. Like, your perspective is a lot. Like, your perspective is everything. Your perspective, it can be the difference between you getting it done, you not getting it done, you being here, you're not, and that's where you want to be, or you being here and that's not where you want to be. It's all based upon how you perceive. It's all based upon how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can make the best out of a situation, or you can make that good situation bad. You know what I'm saying? Because of how you perceive it. So I just wanted to tap in and bring that idea to my supporters, because you may not be perceiving the stuff that you do have in the right mindset. I mean, in the right way. You know, you could be looking at a pretty good situation bad, and you just seeing why all this negativity is around you, why you feeling this way about this, and it's because of you. It's really because of you. It's how you perceive it. Because at the end of the day, even if you have a good perception about something, if you really wanted to, you could change it. You know what I'm saying? When people have those bad perceptions, they just automatically perceiving something as, oh, I hate this job, or I hate this, I hate that. You're not helping yourself. You're not doing anything good for yourself. You're just making you're making whatever the situation is worse. Even if that goes as far as how you perceive yourself. You perceive yourself as not smart, or you perceive yourself as, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, or you perceive yourself as overweight, skinny, however you perceive yourself. If you perceiving yourself in a negative connotation, you're doing more, what's the word I'm looking for? More harm than good. And I'm not saying this as like don't reflect and be honest with yourself, but I feel like everybody has that line within themselves to know, like, oh, this is what's going on. Like, you know your own line. Like, it's a lot of people out there who don't think they're capable, and that's just based off how you perceive yourself. Because me personally, and what I see based off observations, I feel like the difference between you feel like you can't do something and somebody that's doing it is that they actually did it. They actually did it, and they put time into actually doing that. And that's just that. That's just the difference. Your perception, and then whether you putting your time into it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you nurturing and cultivating the skills or whether you putting your time into. And yeah, man, that's just what I wanted to touch on. That's what I wanted to bring to y'all attention. Like, man, make sure you perceiving. Make sure you're not perceiving anything in a negative connotation. Make sure you're looking at everything from a neutral standpoint. Make sure you're looking at stuff for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I always try to keep a positive mindset in any situation you're in. Just like I did when I was stuck in the snow. Like, I was a little upset at first because I was on the phone with my grandmother, my grandma Paula, and she's the best, by the way. And I'm like, dang, man, I'm stuck. And that's because I had an idea, like, everybody who gets stuck, they stay there for a while before somebody comes. And I had to collect myself and be like, I could be in a way worse position. My truck could have went off. I came back on. I could be with no heat. Numerous other things. So it's just like, make sure you assessing yourself, and make sure you're not perceiving anything in a negative connotation. Make sure you're not perceiving anything in like F this or F that, or I'm just so tired, or I just don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Reevaluate yourself, you know what I'm saying? Control yourself and be like, hey man, I'm not helping myself. I'm not making anything better by perceiving this as bad or tiring or you're not helping yourself. So remember that, man. It's your boy Dream, man, dropping another banger. Hope this was a good food for thought for a lot of y'all who watching this. For the few that's watching this. But man, I love the few that are watching, man, who are tuning in, man. I love y'all, man. I love that y'all tap in and support me. And yeah, man, if y'all can, y'all drop a sub, drop a like for your boy. If you want to, you could just comment a number. You can comment 1 to see if you watch the full video. Comment 1 if you watch the full video, which I'm pretty sure none of y'all watching full video, which is crazy, bro. Which is crazy because I'm dropping these gems for y'all, okay? Dropping gems, but man, it's your boy Dream, man. I love y'all, man. Until the next video, man. Bye, bye.